Hey guys, Jess here with the WoW update, and this episode has been sponsored by Blizzard. Patch 5.4 has just dropped, so we wanted to bundle up all the info we have into one nice and tidy video just for you guys. First up, just wanted to mention that the WoWDB model viewer is about to get reworked, so if you're sick of seeing armor set previews on the human mail, you'll be able to preview them on different races as well. The new version is in beta, but you can click the link to MMO-Champion in the description below to try it out for yourself. And now onto the 5.4 info, starting with some info about how Valor and Justice points will work in the new patch. Both the Valor points and Justice points will be kept when patch 5.4 goes live. Valor points will not be reset or rolled down to Justice points, however, accumulated Conquest points will be converted to Honor points. Also, Justice points will now be used to purchase items that formerly cost Valor, excluding the Shadowpan Assault items. There will be no new Valor gear added, but you can use your Valor to upgrade your gear or to purchase timeless coins. The heirlooms that drop from Garage will function between levels 90 and 100. The first heirloom weapon that drops for you will be your current loot spec, but afterwards it'll be random. These weapons are not available in LFR difficulty level. In order to queue for Siege of Orgrimmar LFR, players must have an item level of 496 or better. The drop rate of loot from kills and bonus rolls has been increased for Mogushan Vaults, Heart of Fear, Terrace of Endless Spring, and Throne of Thunder on Raid Finder difficulty. The chance for awarding loot from using a bonus roll has been increased for Throne of Thunder on normal difficulty. Epic quality gems will not be available in 5.4. Base resilience was increased to 72% up from 65%, and battle fatigue was increased to 55% up from 45%. PvE gear will be scaled down to 496 in Battlegrounds, Rated Battlegrounds, and Arenas, with the cap increasing by 1 every week. Conquest point amounts from winning random Battlegrounds have been increased by 50%. Arena teams no longer exist in 5.4, so you can play with any of your friends. Each player will have a personal rating that will increase or decrease based on victories and defeats against other rated opponents. Opponents will be selected based on the average matchmaking rating of the party, and this means that the arena ladder is now region-wide. You can queue for multiple LFR wings at once, and LFR now has the Call to Arms feature, which gives a reward to a badly needed role. Ordos is the new hard world boss, and you need the new legendary cloak to access him. Celestials are the easy world boss. There are 4 of them, and you can kill all 4 every week, but you only get loot from the first kill. Patch 5.4 will connect low population realms to form a single connected realm. Players from the other realms will be treated as if they were on your realm, so you can trade, raid, and join guilds with the other players. This gives all the benefits of server merges without having to give up things like your character or guild names, and faction balance will be taken into account as much as possible. The patch will also add a new flexible raid difficulty. You can bring anywhere from 10 to 25 people to your raid, and the difficulty will automatically scale, and it works with battle tags, so you can bring friends from other realms. It has a separate lockout from Raid Finder and Normal, which allows you to do all 3 difficulties. Another new feature is Proving Grounds, which is a way for players to practice new specs and get better at their current spec in an environment that doesn't inconvenience the other players. There are 4 difficulties: Bronze, Silver, Gold, and Endless just keeps getting harder with every wave. Your highest Endless score is scored as a statistic. And here's a breakdown of how roles function in Proving Grounds. DPS must kill all of the enemy mobs in the time allotted while dealing with different PvE mechanics such as kiting and stuns. Tanks must protect a single healer NPC while dealing with different PvE mechanics like knockbacks and fire, and healers must keep a party of NPCs alive while dealing with different PvE mechanics like dispelling, and some of the NPCs even like to stand in the fire. Moving on to armor, MMO-Champ posted previews of the Tier 16 and Season 14 armor sets, so we'll link those in the description, and we also got a look at the Dark Shaman Cosmetic armor set. It drops off of mobs in Flex, Normal, and Heroic difficulty settings of Siege of Orgrimmar. Garage has a new model. Has a lot of bones and facial animation that could be similar to what we'll see in new character models, so it provides a nice test case to see if players would want their orc characters to look like that. MMO-Champion put together a handy little legendary cloak guide, so if you're already caught up on the quest line, you can get your cloak tonight in an hour or so, your first raid night, by using this guide. There are also tons of Timeless Isle guides posted on MMO-Champion. There are guides for chests, events and rare spawns, vanity items, and more, so check those out. Additionally, 5.4 adds Speaker Gulan. He sells you a Censer of Eternal Agony, which allows you to become hostile to all players, including your own faction, and you can kill them for bloody coins, which are used to purchase several items, including a new mount. As for world changes, the Vale of Eternal Blossoms has been drained dry of any water, and corruption has spread across most of the Vale. This damage included the destruction of the Golden Pagoda, so you will no longer be able to do the Golden Lotus daily quests. Moonfang is a new boss added to the Darkmoon Faire in patch 5.4. He drops a new mount, pet, transmog weapon, and a few novelty items. The latest dev interviews posted on MMO-Champ had some interesting information. For instance, the new character models are apparently about 20 or 25% done. And finally, we just wanted to show off for you guys a couple of the awesome new mounts, battle pets, and cosmetic glyphs in 5.4. You can check the post on MMO-Champion for the full list of videos and images of the new content, but here are some of the coolest looking ones, such as the Sky Golem mount and the Kor'kron Juggernaut. Well, that's all we have for you this time, but as always, be sure to subscribe to Curse and MMO-Champion on YouTube. Thanks for watching, enjoy the game!